I'm going to make your flip reset air dribbles go from 0 to 100 by the end of this video. I'm going to be giving you secret tips and go really in depth inside this mechanic, and no other channel provides this. I've done freestyle for a couple years, I've played in tournaments against the likes of Jaxi, TX and many others. So I'm going to share all of my knowledge and experience that I've gathered from the last couple of years and share it with you. I'm going to be showing you how I wish I learned this mechanic, how I learned this mechanic and many other secret tips. And this is the training pack I'll be using in this video. So make sure you like, comment and subscribe on this video. It helps me out a lot with the YouTube algorithm, and it also helps me reach my like target of 50 likes in this video. So make sure you like down below as it helps me a lot. So this is the training pack I'll be using in this video, and I'll get on to this now. So the flip reset air dribble, it's not too difficult, it's really difficult to learn, but by the time you've done one of them, they'll just all come rushing in and you just get consistent. So this is an example of the flip reset air dribble. So here we go. You can do these in comp, you can do these in freestyle. They're really useful in comp, not in the higher ranks because the ball just gets hit. It just gets hit in the air like that. You can't really do them. That's where the fatalics and mechanics like that are useful. So I'm going to show you how to do this now. I'm going to show you how to do the initial reset, the recovery, the air dribble and everything. So make sure you stay to the end of this video and all the timestamps are below. So the first redirect, the first reset is basically just a ceiling shot, except you tap break on the wall. So I'm guessing you can ceiling shot if you're watching this video, and all you have to do is just do a ceiling shot like this, but tap break on the wall instead. So I'm going for the ceiling shot and I'm just tapping break like that. So make sure you're watching my video and comparing it with your attempts, and to make sure your car's just doing that. You're tapping break on the wall and flying like this. You're not holding on to break, you're just tapping it. This is really vital, as if I hold on to break like this, the ball's going to be falling downwards. You can still get resets and stuff, but it's just so much harder. Just tapping break like this makes your car underneath the ball, and you're also getting that first reset at the ball's peak height, so it's not falling downwards when you get the reset. That helps you a ton with the air dribble. So as I said before, it's literally only a ceiling shot. That's all the initial reset is. Just a ceiling shot, but you tap break on the wall. And after you can do that tap on the wall and it looks exactly like that, then you can move on to the next stage. What's actually flying to the ball. There's two ways you can fly to the ball. You can either spin like this. What I recommend you do is, it looks a lot better and I personally find it easier, but only do that if you've got good mechanics to aerial spin like this. And your other one is just a normal tap right air roll and fly up to the ball like that. That's the second step. So when you do this, you want to try and hit the ball with the nose of your car. If you can't hit it with the nose of your car, you can't get the reset. So make sure you practice your mechanics where you're upside down and flying to the other side of the map. Make sure you're just practicing that, just like that. So now just keep on practicing, just flying up, hitting the ball with the nose of your car like this. Then after a while, you can slowly start to lean backwards. But I really recommend you being able to hit the nose of your car really quickly. Your first attempt might look like this. Like this, you're trying to hit the nose of the car like that. You might get an air dribble off it. But the main thing you need to do is just boost straight away. Do not waste 1 second without boosting. I tap the brake and then immediately press boost. See the difference between an I tap brake and press boost? That's how quickly you should be doing it. I'm sure when you first try this, you're braking, then you're boosting like that. You want to boost straight away. That is really, really important. So I've basically said everything now. So after you master just hitting the nose of your car in the ball like that, you want to just lean back like this. Lean back just before you hit the ball. This makes your setup for the air dribble a lot better. Just lean back. One other tip I'll give you, for stall resets you want to feather your boost up so your car and ball is as close together as possible. But for this you want to boost really hard into the ball. You want to boost really hard like that to pop the ball away from your car. This is really important for the air dribble. As if I do a really light one here, You can still get the air dribble, but the ball's falling downwards, what you don't want. Getting that pop means the ball's flying upwards and you can just air dribble a lot easier. That hit the ceilings, that's not as easy, but you can see what I mean. Popping the ball upwards is just so much better. So after you can do the first touch like that, just like this, it takes a lot of effort to do this. It will take you probably a week or two to even get one. It's really difficult. I bet the main thing you'll struggle with is the speed going to the ball. You want to really boost fast into the ball and lean back. You don't want, what you do and what I always did was feather the ball up like this and then get the reset, and I'm already falling. You want to really boost into it hard. Do it as hard as possible like that. And make sure you hit right in the centre and right underneath the ball like this. Some people hit right on the top of it and it just doesn't work out. So hit right in the centre, right at the top. So now I assume you've got the flip reset. You've got the flip reset down. It might be quite a weak flip reset like that. If it's like that, just hit underneath the ball. But I guess you've got the flip reset down now and you want to be able to recover like this. As I said before, my main tip is to boost into the ball extremely hard so it pops out in front of you like that. And you're wondering, how am I recovering so quickly? The way I'm recovering so quickly is because my air rolling mechanics is just really good. And when you're practicing these air rolls, don't tap your joystick, then tap it again. You want to constantly be moving your joystick. This really makes you learn how your car moves. It brings muscle memory to yourself. And when you've got muscle memory for this, it's just so much easier. And the way I do this recovery, it's kind of like a tornado spin, like you'd do for a stool. But I'm just going the opposite direction like that. You can see in my controller overlay how I'm doing this. To do this, just practice what I'm doing like this. Then you want to bring your joystick up like this. So you see what I'm doing on my controller. From down, I'm rolling it around, rolling it to the left hand side, kind of like a 90 degrees. So it ends up like this when you hold everything together. Like that. That's all I'm doing. And as you can see, my car faces upwards. That's what you want. It's kind of different because my car will be underneath like that. Then I'll be going up. But you see what I mean. You can see in my controller overlay, I'm just rolling my car to the right like that whilst pressing left arrow. That's all I do after I get the flip reset. And you want to do that, but just boost really fast. Like that. So you want to hold boost and do that at the same time. Like that. That should happen to your car. Just keep on practicing if it's not. Keep on looking at my controller whilst I'm doing it and try and copy it. And also try and improve your air rolling as well. You can't do this mechanic if your air rolling's not good. And you can't do this mechanic if your air rolling's good but you just tap on your joystick to control your car. You need to completely spin your car like this, my joystick. That's how I learned to do this really well. So after you've got the first point of hitting really hard into the ball, and you've got the next point of doing that opposite tornado spin to the ball, it's time for you to do the air dribble. This is the muscle memory part. Everything else you can be taught. The air dribble you can't be taught. It's just something that comes with weeks and weeks of practicing. You want to be aiming right underneath the ball. Some people boost a lot to get the ball height, but what I recommend you do is just go on the other side of the ball. You don't want height in this, you just want to get to the goal. So make sure your car's just on the outside of the ball here. You still want to be underneath the ball to make the ball just not hit the ground straight away. But in ranked and stuff like that, doing this would never work because you've got limited boost. So practice as if you've got limited boost. Practice just hitting the underneath to the side of the ball like that and getting the flip. That's all you need to do. The way I learned this is the first day I tried to just get one touch in the ball. I got my flip reset, I learned to recover and just get one touch. After like 3 days I tried to get 3 touches. So I used to try and get 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. Then the 4th day I tried to get 4 touches, 5th day I tried to get 5 touches, etc, etc, until my air dribbles looked like this. I could get like 7 touches. That is literally a splitting image of what mine looked like after a week grinding this every single day. So this is a massive commitment. You need to be doing this every single day and learning this every single day. And after a month you'll be able to do a normal air dribble like this. I also advise you to learn individual mechanics as well. Learn individually how to air dribble before doing this. Learn how to long air dribble. Learn where your car needs to be on the ball to do the air dribble, so right underneath like this. And I also advise you to master the initial reset before you even try the air dribble. To get as high as possible, getting that pop, and then getting that recovery. So there's nothing else to say in this tutorial, so make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you next time.